Hey there YouTube, AwakeAndAliveGamer here, and today I'm going to be doing something very different than what I usually do. Instead of making a review of a video game this time, I decided it was time for my first top number video, I guess. So what I'm going to be doing today is a video about my top 5 favorite video game franchises, or series, in history. Just to clarify, when I say video game franchise or series, I don't mean like Nintendo is one franchise, Sony is one franchise. I mean one series of games. For example, Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet Karting I would count as one franchise series, but then PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale I wouldn't count as in the same franchise, even though it has characters from Little Big Planet in it. Before I begin, I'd just like to give credit to Ethan Wood. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below. Make sure to go check out his video. He won the comment competition last time. He correctly guessed the name of the song featured in the background of my video. And again, if you're the first person to comment and say the correct name of the song featured in my video, then I'll give you a shout out in my next video. So let's begin. Coming in at number 5 is one of the by far greatest game series ever in history, and that is the Mario franchise. I mean, come on guys, you knew it was coming somewhere in here. I may not agree with the way that Nintendo has continuously made Super Mario Bros. Games and not changed all that much in those, but those aren't the only Mario games. For example, Super Mario Galaxy, I loved this game. Also, Mario Kart, I mean, come on. Can anyone honestly tell me that they've played a Mario Kart game without having fun? I'm pretty sure it's never happened in history. Coming in at number 4 is the Super Smash Bros. Game franchise or series. Now, some of you are gonna hate and say, shouldn't that be a part of the Mario franchise? No, just stop right now. Super Smash Bros., again, like Mario Kart, is one of those games I don't think I've ever met anyone who hasn't liked it. It's just a great game. It's fun to play with friends, alone. Who doesn't like owning face in this game? The games I have in this franchise are Super Smash Bros. Brawl, for this obviously, and I have Super Smash Bros. Melee. Unfortunately, I do not have the original Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo 64. I really want to get it, but due to a lack of funds, I never got around to purchasing it. Coming in at number 3, Uncharted for the PlayStation system. If you've never played Uncharted, I would basically consider it an Indiana Jones movie turned into a video game and made 3 million times better. You may not entirely agree with me about this, but I really think it's got great character development, a great story. I was playing this game for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end over summer. I just couldn't stop. It was addictive. It had the best plot, possibly, of any game I've ever played. And I've heard The Last of Us is amazing. I haven't actually played it, but this is definitely a franchise worth checking out. Coming in at number 2, it's the franchise you probably all expected to be up somewhere near the top. So coming in at number 2 is a franchise that definitely deserves its position. Pokemon. Pokemon has remained consistently good, not counting spin-offs like Pokemon Battle Revolution, which were a little bit disappointing. I mean the awesome, normal, walk-through-the-map RPG-type Pokemon games, such as Pokemon Pearl, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Leaf Green, Fire Red. I even own an original Pokemon Red cartridge for the Game Boy. Thanks to one of my amazingly generous friends who gave this to me for free. They probably didn't know that it sells for $70 used. The thing I love about Pokemon is, like I said before, how it remains consistently good, and how the games are always fun to play, and once you beat the game, you can keep playing it, and it's still fun. I also love the amount of Pokemon they've come out with. I will admit some of the new ones are kind of stupid, but that's not to say, the game is still amazingly good. Finally, coming in at number 1 is obviously my favorite video game franchise in history. I love these games, and I can honestly say my life as a gamer would stink without this series. And that series is Nintendo's own Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda has some of the best plots and characters of any games I've ever played. Not to mention just the pure addictiveness of their games. I could not stop playing this game. It's so good. If you haven't played any of the Zelda games, then just go. Stop watching right now and go play a Zelda game. They are amazing. The only reason I bought my 3DS originally was for this right here. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. There's just something I find absolutely addictive about Legend of Zelda games. Once I start playing, I can't put them down. Unfortunately, I only own a physical copy of a few Zelda games, which are Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time 3D, and The Legend of the Wind Waker, or just the Wind Waker, I forget what it's called now. But I also have Majora's Mask on the Wii Shop, which is amazing. I'm honestly considering buying a Wii U just for Zelda, and the new Super Smash Bros. Game, of course, and the hopefully new Mario Kart game, and new Pikmin. Forget the comment about buying it for Zelda, but that's definitely a major reason why I would buy a Wii U. So thanks again, guys, for watching this video. I really appreciate all the views and support you give me. Please make sure to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. And again, if you can name the song playing in this video in the background, I will give you a shout out in my next video. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If there was something you didn't agree with, then send me a message or comment and tell me what, or tell me what your top 5 would be. So once again, I'm AwakeAndAliveGamer, and thank you so much for watching.